to get a good look at these nice homes, you really need a nice drone. Look at this. This wall is as tall as it's above my eye level, and that's all they need. And it's just they didn't even these guys didn't even invest in any wall. They just used the bush. Yeah, it would be awesome to just go down Middlefield Road and this road with a drone. It's really strange how this area's developed. There's just a huge square of area that has no accessible roads. Well, yeah, like that road, it says no outlet. It's like just a lot of dead ends and long driveways. You know, I'm the white guy in a very Mexican area, and it's like I may not be trustworthy. I may be perceived as somewhat trustworthy as a white person, but for a Mexican person, he may not be trusted, especially because I speak English. Alright, so from what I gather, there's a hysterical Mexican woman scared of a van person, a guy in a van not sitting in the driver's seat. She claimed that he was following her for an hour, and boy did she get everybody's attention in the office. I had no idea what she was saying. I actually had to hear the interpreter explain what the problem was. But apparently the guy was like parked across the street. So a good distance. She's an older lady on a cane. I have no idea why anybody would follow her. That's the problem with Mexicans. They want to stick with their own language, and then when they come crying about something, nobody understands them. I definitely didn't. If I had some Mexican that came crying to me and spoke all that Spanish, I wouldn't have a clue what the problem was. What would I do? In America, we're strangers. It's like the Indian tribes of the olden days, the 1700s, 1800s, where you had several different tribes speaking their own language. That's what it's turning back into. Behind the library, it says no trespassing across the railroad tracks. What an amazing barrier. I see Pier 1 imports over there. I don't know how far around you have to go to get to that, just to get across. It really feels like a prison. So you pay by the space to park at the library? They stopped trusting people crossing the tracks a long time ago. Too many problems with just allowing free access across. Yeah, there's a Safeway. I'm not sure where you'd cross for that. So this is downtown Redwood City. $251-110B is very odd. I've never seen that in front of the library. See, the Mexicans are really forced to use a cheap paint, all the cheapest material they could find. The graffiti artists can compete with these store owners because they all pretty much spend the same amount of money for their artwork. So it might take a few pedestrian accidents for them to scale back on the vegetation so it doesn't protrude out into the road. It's not so bad right here though. This would be cool to check out. I've never done that before though. Just kind of show up at an open house just to look around. Alright, so this is a no outlet road. Not many people take because there's no outlet. It looks really neat. Oh, they got one of them library mini libraries. Yeah, everything is so well hidden. So there's a road at the end here, or okay, maybe it's a private drive. Yeah, this might be a private drive. They block you from entering by car. Yeah, it says private drive there too, back behind. So that's why Google Maps doesn't let me come through this way. Okay, this park is familiar. So I go past the library, but it's a much quieter road. This is a very curious ditch to me. It's maybe useful, maybe there are some major floods. I don't know why else they would make it. They have to put a fence along it too, because too many people have fallen in.